Hey sis, it's Christina Paulin here. I hope and pray you're doing well. Today I wanted to come and do a small recap of the 30-day social media fast that we had last month. So it's been almost a week, say like 7 days now, since we've completed the 30-day social media fast. And I wanted to come and just share my takeaways and let you know just what I did, what I experienced. Although this fast is over, if you're still interested in doing your own social media fast, I do have a printable, a workbook that will help you prepare. Sisters love this because it really allows them to set aside some time to prepare themselves to go into a social media fast, especially if you are someone that uses social media to get clients, for your business. You don't want to just like get off social media and be like, how am I going to still run a business if I'm not here? So the social media fast preparation workbook really does help you to prepare for a social media fast. How long you do is up to you. We did 30 days, but it's completely up to you how long you want to do. But I don't have notes. I have like 3 things I want to touch on. And usually if I don't have notes, I kind of just ramble. So hopefully I can just allow the Holy Spirit to help me to get out everything that needs to be said to encourage you all to do your own fast whenever you're ready. Okay, so last month we did a 30-day social media fast, and I have videos explaining why we did this, but it was basically to step away from social media, to get closer to the Father, but also get strategies as far as like our businesses and just life in general. I wanted this time to be really spent with the Father. So I wasn't really trying to create a fast where we're like going and petition for breakthroughs and all of that. I was really just trying to get closer to the Father so that I can hear him closely and like get the strategies and the guidance and things that he needed to deposit into me. And that is exactly what happened. So we had about maybe 80 sisters join us on this fast, and we had our own separate community that was off of social media. So we were still able to communicate with each other. But I wanted to share some of the things that I did, and then like some of the things that happened, the breakthroughs and things that I received. So again, my own personal mission with this was just to spend time with the Father, right? So I made sure that every day in the morning, the first thing I did was I spent time with the Father. I cleaned out my closet, or I cleaned a little section out in my closet, and just every day, I say maybe 2 to 3 days from out of the 30 days, I wasn't in my closet just due to like me being on the road or something like that. But I went to the closet and I just spent time with the Father and praise and worship. Like that was my main goal, was to just repent, was to just go before the Father as humble as I can, and just to like praise and acknowledge him for who he is, what he's done. And I took the behind the scenes of like me doing that, of like what that looks like and how I am, acknowledging him for what he's done. And so all of that is like in a separate video, but that's one of the things that I did every day. And after that, something that I made sure that I prayed for was favor. I usually activate favor whenever I'm like on a workplace, simply because like I'm around other people, right? And I need favor whenever I'm on a workplace. But it wasn't something that I was doing every day. During these 30 days, every day I activated the favor that the Father has given me. I activated towards the people that were going to be coming in contact with my content, with my like applications for collaborations, for business opportunities. I just activated the favor every day. It was anybody that's going to be coming in contact with my content. Like I pray for favor, in these things, whatever it is that I'm supposed to be doing, like missed opportunities and anything like that. I'm praying and I'm activating favor. And this was crazy how this worked. Every day, just about every day, there was favor that the Father had given me somehow, some way. Again, I go into more details inside of the actual community. I did videos and all of that, but one way to explain that was there was a business bundle that I wanted to be a part of, and this was really, really big. We were inside of a group, and she asked for people that were going to be interested in collaborating. And when I got to the post, hundreds of people had already said, hey, I'm interested. So I went ahead and like, hey, I'm interested. And I kind of left it at that. And I was like, I'm sure she has found everybody that she needs at this time, right? So something told me go ahead and just send her a personal message. So I sent her a personal message, said, hey, I'm interested in collaborating. Here's my resource, here's my information. And she sent me a message back saying, this is great. This is exactly what we need. She said, this is so good that I'm going to allow you to skip this part and just come on into the bundle. Like I didn't have to apply to be a part of the bundle. I was already granted like access to be a part of the bundle. So things like that throughout this 30 days kept happening. My children, we took our children to the dentist and wanted to get some work done for them. And they told us, okay, well, you know, we have to schedule them to come in. It was maybe like a month and a half wait, because you had to do different things in order to like get them into the actual dentist. There was different appointments and things that had to be had. And it was maybe a month and a half from when we left the original appointment to when they scheduled the next appointment. And to me, it was like, oh man, like I have other things like in the future, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to like do it during this time. But maybe a week after speaking to them, they called me and said, hey, the dentist has an opening and she wants to meet with y'all tomorrow. So I'm like, tomorrow? She's like, yeah, you can come in and get everything done. You know, it was early in the morning. And I was just like amazed. I said, okay, yeah, let's do this. So we had to like work some things out, but instead of me having to wait, you know, a month and a half to get this done, because again, I don't know what my schedule is going to be looking like during that time. I was able to get that done within a week. Like she literally called me and said, hey, the doctor or the nurse wants to go ahead and the dentist wants to go ahead and, you know, meet with them tomorrow. We can do early in the morning and all of that. So like that worked out. Like it was different things like that that was just being activated. I was offered a position at a hospital. You know, they told me, hey, if you want the job, we're pretty sure, you know, you can get it. So that's a whole nother story, a whole nother video. I do want to do another separate video about just like going back to work full time and what that looks like for our family. But within that of me saying yes and me getting the job, I actually was offered the position. There was other things going on with the vaccines and stuff like that. And I had to like, you know, write a letter to some people and all of that, but they ended up letting the employers know that they no longer have this policy in place, right? So the whole policy was just like thrown out the window. And again, it's just favor after favor after favor. It was really, really phenomenal. Everything during this 30 days worked out so smoothly. And this is another reason why I talk about like walking in your purpose, like what the Father has for you. There will be no resistance. Like if you're doing something and you're stuck, you're not like getting the results, or you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, but nothing is happening, check to see if that's what you need to be doing. Because as I submitted everything going into this fast, letting go of everything, my expectations, my dreams, my businesses, everything, I let go of everything. And I said, okay, I'm going to give this to you and I want you to like redo it. And when I tell you, things just started to, it was so easy. Putting things into place, puzzle pieces just coming together so smoothly. And so if you are struggling in life, in business, whatever, there is something there that you need to address. Either the enemy has some sort of legal grounds that's preventing you from excelling, or this is not of the Father. And because it's not of the Father, you don't have that favor. You don't have the favor that will allow everything to kind of work out. So kind of think about that if you are kind of dealing with anything in life that's not moving in the direction that you think it should be moving. So every day I just spent time with the Father, praise and worship. I had like my music and stuff going, but just really just in awe of the Father. Activated favor every day. Something else I did was I surrendered each day to the Father. Like as I was coming out of my praise and worship, I would then say, Father, I submit this day to you. Um, Father, help me to be productive in this day. Help me to do the things that are going to allow me to move forward. And that was awesome as well, because just naturally, things started to happen, things started to come in place. I had different interviews, I had different courses and things that I needed to create. I was able to record. I did a prayer challenge that had over 30 videos. So I had to like record over 30 videos, and I was able to get that done in just one setting. Like I literally, woke up, prayed to the Father, and I said, hey, I surrender this day to you. Help me get done what needs to get done on this day. And it was just in me to like, okay, let me go ahead and prep, because I had to move everything around. I was in a different area location, so I had to get like my lighting and everything set up. It was a whole process, but it was in me to do that. Like I felt the urge to actually do it. And instead of me saying, oh, okay, well, I still have like, 2-3 weeks to get it done, that's not urgent right now, I stepped into that and I said, okay, wait a minute, let me go ahead and do this. And when I tell you it was effortlessly, it went by so smooth. It took me maybe like 4 or 5 hours to get everything done. That's setting up, that's recording my videos, that's getting them up online, like uploading the videos onto the server and then uploading them into the course. It took me just like maybe 4 or 5 hours to do that. And that is phenomenal. So, but by me doing that every day, it allowed me to surrender and focus my attention on the things that the Father knows my attention needs to be on. And so that's something I'm going to continue to do just throughout life, like surrender today, because as I'm trying to figure out as what I think may be important may not actually be important for like what's ahead. So some things need to be in place right now, and I need to put them in place right now, but I don't know that because I don't know the future. But the Father knows that this needs to be done now. So come 2 weeks from now, when you're given this opportunity, this will already be done, right? So that was something else that I did. But that was basically like it. I just kind of wanted to come and just share like what I did. I can't express like all of the breakthroughs, the strategies. I ended up launching soft launching 2 different courses, a membership, things that I was able to just kind of receive from the Father and actually like put into work and start to actually create. That was phenomenal. And it's all because I'm surrendering my own will, and I'm really stepping into like what the Father has for me without any resistance, right? It's like I don't know what it's going to look like, I don't know what it's going to sound like, but I do trust that you will give me the words, give me the strategy, give me the creativity that I need to birth this thing that you have put within me. So yeah, I just wanted to come and just kind of wrap things up from the 30-day social media fast. It was phenomenal. The sisters that were in it, they were talking about the breakthroughs and just how they were able to spend more time with the Father. They were able to realize, some new things. They were able to be a blessing to others. So if you are interested in doing your own social media fast, then definitely let me know, type social in the comment section, and I will send you a link so that you can download the workbook that will help you to prepare. But I think that's all I wanted to mention. There is something I am going to do another video after this, and I want to talk about your God-given assignment and not needing the approval of others to walk in your God-given mission. I don't know how I'm going to word that, but that's basically what it's about. I just got off a phone call this morning with a sister, and we were talking about ministry and all of that, and the concern of like, my pastor hasn't ordained me, or my husband's not really like sure what this looks like. Those are things that I want to talk about, because when the Father puts something in you, it's there, and it's there for a reason. But that's going to be another video. I'm going to do that after this one here. But I just wanted to come and wrap up the 30-day social media fast. Again, I every day praise and worship. I activated my favor, and I also I surrendered each day to the Father, and the results were phenomenal. Okay, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'll talk to you soon.